Galbatorix wants your willing cooperation. Without that, you are worse than useless to him. So the question becomes, if you are ever faced with this choice, are you willing to die for what you believe in? For that is the only way you will deny him. It's a difficult question, and not one you can answer until you are faced with it. Keep in mind that many people have died for their beliefs. It's actually quite common. The real courage is in living and suffering for what you believe. Hi guys, welcome back to episode 2 of The Life of Brom. We'll be continuing off where we finished last time and delving into the life and death of Brom. In one of the most influential events in Allegasian history, Eragon stumbled upon a dragon egg. This dragon egg hatched for Eragon into a blue dragon. Seeking guidance on a name for his newly hatched dragon, Eragon approached Brom, and without recognising the depth of its history, they settled on the name Saphira, echoing Brom's tragic past. Saphira's presence posed an imminent threat. Galbatorix, driven by his obsession to resurrect the Order of the Dragon Riders, dispatched the Razak to hunt down the new rider. When these dark, bat-like creatures took the life of Eragon's uncle, Garrow, it marked the beginning of a perilous journey for Eragon and Saphira. Brom, driven by a duty that went beyond mere guidance, joined them and became the duo's mentor. The goal of the journey was focused on the tracking and killing of the Razak. However, Brom used this time to begin a rushed version of a Dragon Rider's education. Teaching him dragon law and swordsmanship, Brom kept his relation with Eragon during this time a secret. Upon reaching the village of Uazak, the trio was met with an eerie sight. Lifeless bodies strewn about, victims of the Urgles controlled by agents of the Empire. This is where Eragon tapped into magic for the first time, when defending the two of them from lingering Urgles. Brom began to include magic lessons into Eragon's training. Following a lead, the trio ended up in Tium, where they connected with Brom's old comrade, Geod, who had left behind his scholarly pursuits to launch a shipping business which he used to covertly support the Vardin. During this time, Brom realised Eragon's illiteracy and began teaching him. They uncovered evidence pointing towards the Razak inhabiting Drasleona. On their way, they were accosted by Urgles, eager to capture Eragon under the orders of Derza the Shade. In a desperate act, Eragon magically incapacitated many of the Urgles, but at a great cost to himself. Brom, though relieved his son survived, chastised Eragon's reckless use of the magic, then meticulously hunted down most of their attackers with Saphira. He confided in Saphira during this time, ensuring that if Eragon ever learned the truth of his parentage, he'd understand Brom's motives. He also shared a precious memory of Saphira, a fatherly message to Eragon. When they arrived at Drasleona, they heard whispers hinting at Galbatorix's impending visit. However, before Brom and Eragon could locate the Razak, the creatures found them first. A narrow escape from the city ensued, with the Razak hot on their heels. In their renewed pursuit of the Razak, Brom and Eragon found themselves ambushed and captured. Just as all hope seemed lost, a mysterious stranger named Murtag intervened, battling the Razak and offering a glimmer of hope. Yet fate had other plans. As Eragon was targeted by one of the Razak in spite, Brom selflessly threw himself in front of a dagger, a final act of love and protection, suffering a fatal injury in the process. In the throes of death, Brom, with faltering breath, unravelled his truth to Eragon, his past as a dragon rider, his companionship with Morzan before his betrayal, and the heart-wrenching loss of his dragon Saphira. Through an ancient blessing, he hinted at being Eragon's father, a revelation that Eragon would only come to grasp later. Grief-stricken, Eragon honoured Brom by creating a sandstone tomb. In an act of magic, Saphira turned the tomb into a diamond. Inscribed on its face were words of remembrance. Here lies Brom, who was a dragon rider, and like a father to me. May his name live on in glory. And thus ended the long and tragic tale of Brom Holcombson, Bane of the Forsworn and father to Eragon Shadesplayer. His life, though marred by pain, betrayal and loss, was a beacon of hope and resilience. Brom's journey exemplifies the strength of will and the enduring power of love over adversity. As he took his last breath, he left behind not just a legacy as one of the legendary dragon riders, but also as a father, protector, and beacon of hope for a new generation. His story, a testament to the indomitable human spirit, serves as a reminder that in the heart of tragedy, seeds of hope and redemption can still flourish. And that's where I'm going to end it for today, guys. I had a huge amount of fun doing this video on Brom. I've recently invested in better equipment to make these videos better and higher quality, so let me know below in the comments what topics, characters, or you'd like to see me cover next. Thanks for sticking around, guys, and don't forget to subscribe.